Hello, board directors of SNA. It's my pleasure to be with you, and may I congratulate you for the partnership you initiated with our company. Thank you so much. Now, I have prepared, as you requested, we went through the cultural competence to make sure that our employees will live very well with you, with your customers, and your other employees. So we have trained, we have did a lot of training, and we are continuing supporting people individually to make sure they understand how they will work, and make sure that our partnership is going to be very productive. I want to go through what I have presented to them so that you can also have a general idea and we can be on the same level of understanding cultural competence and how it is very beneficial at the workplace. First of all, we talk about what's cultural competence. So it is a development process of culture awareness and avoiding cultural imperialism or ethnocentrism, understanding one another's culture and understanding the diversity of the organization. And so the importance for cultural competence is to improve, it helps in improving communication and understanding one's culture, and also it avoids biases and develop the pleasure in the community and then the strong workforce at the workplace. It also cross-culture to bring to cross-culture relationship, which is very important. So in cross-culture relationship, people have different culture with different roots. As I gave you the handout, I'm sure you will go always looking at it and be able to get very well the meaning, but I am here to explain you. When you have any question, please let me know. I can explain to you in details. Please stop me anytime. So with cross-culture, we respect everyone's culture, and this is the key to achieving the good relationship in any organization. And so there is no culture which is better than another one. And this means that if I am Chinese and you are from England, I'm not going to say Chinese culture is good because I'm Chinese, and you're not going to say England culture is good because you are England. So there is a kind of understanding that though I have my culture, it's not better than another culture at the same level. Having that same understanding, it always creates good understanding, good respect from one another at the workplace. And that is what we want in our partnership. It's also, so in ways of understanding the root of the culture, that is the key to maintaining good relationships. I've been giving example of people who like football. If you say Brazilian like football, it is, someone can blame that. But when you know that people like in Brazil like football, it's not enough. What is enough is, why do they like football? Why football is something important in their culture. And when you know that root of the cause, that's when you come to respecting their culture, because you know why of what they are doing. Also, this avoids single story, but it creates eagerness to at least have or study and get basic information on a certain culture, because you want to know why do people do this, why do Brazilians like football. It always pushes you to learning and know why. because you no longer don't want to use your biases or blame any employee you work with or any customer. So therefore, to learn others' culture needs you also to know your culture very well. I will not study any culture without understanding clearly what my culture, and it's not very possible. It's not possible. So knowing your culture, it helps to understand the root of your culture. It helps to practice your culture and interact very well with the people you share the same culture. It develops relationship with people that you are together with. It also so it's knowing that it also gives you understanding that cultures are different. It increases willingness to know others' culture, especially people you interact with. It also reduces being shocked when someone is blaming your culture, because you know what you are doing and you are doing that, it can't harm you anymore. So here are the question that you may ask when you want to learn others' culture. The first one is, what is the society you would like to study the culture of? Or what is the society story of background do you know? What is the basic demographic information? This demographic information may be related very well with what culture is in that nation or society, and what religion of that culture, what language, food, dressing in society, what are the ritual and customs society, and what similarities and differences with their culture and your culture. This helps you to assess clearly and know why you have different cultures or may have some similarities in your culture, and actually it increases the respect toward them. The effect and biases and how you remain aware of them. Effect is this: you have the single story, and this leads to disrespecting others' culture. Having a single story means don't know the root cause of their culture. So the way to avoid these biases is to go in deep and study well the root cause of their culture, of a certain culture that you want to study on. And to know the root of that culture is very important. To study the culture leads to understanding the culture well. And to also stop using the biases you had and use fact to clearly know the culture instead. So you need to use the fact you got from your study and stop your biases. That's how you go out of using biases. So it is very important that we hold this, we understand the culture clearly and learn others' culture because of the new partnership we want to have with people from all around the world with different cultures. So this will help us to interact with them. It will help us to stay confident on our culture. It will help us to respect them. It will also help us to avoid any conflict that may come from culture. It is always important, very important, that we respect others' culture, and that is the key of our success with this new partnership. I thank you so much, and this is the same presentation I give to others, but of course I am prepared to always giving support in case it is needed. So I will make sure that our employees and our customers and our employees live together well, and if any concerns can come up, I will always be there to support. And I welcome so much your advice, and thank you again for your partnership willingness. And any question or advice, you can send it to me. I sent you your emails. I have sent you the feedback form and the reflection form. Then this would help us in our further teaching way of cultural competence in our organizations. Thank you so much. God bless you. Thank you.